lips, but okay, I'm ready. Hey Judy,
Hi.
my name is Emma. Nice
Hi,
to meet you.
I'm Judy.
Thanks for coming in. So as you know, this is KBH. I've worked here for about 7 years. I'm a clinician here. What brings you in today?
Well, I have this problem with my husband, and it's been really hard to confront him about it.
What's going on?
Well, it kind of goes back to when we first met. My family grew up in this one specific church ever since I was little, and so the pastor's family, I know them so well. His son is one of my best friends, and even though he lived in Florida and stuff, but we're pretty close, and so his family is family, you know. And he actually officiated our wedding.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Did you just recently get married?
I did, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we've been dating for a while though. Thank you. And so yeah, a lot of times, because my family still is down in a different area with that same pastor, stuff gets brought up and stuff, just oh yeah, something that he said or where he was, and my husband has nothing to say but negative things about it, and it's just irritating. And every time I bring it up, he gets defensive and I get defensive, and I usually just shut down, and I don't know.
Was there a specific situation that happened in order for your husband to feel this way, or?
I think he just doesn't like him in general, because he would come and visit my family's church down in Connecticut, where the pastor's obviously the pastor, and I think just the way that my family's pastor is, he's a big, loud Italian guy, and so he's very abrasive a lot of the time. He's not like a lot of pastors are. He's very much in your face. Not necessarily just how loud he is in his humor. Is what I mean.
Yeah.
And my husband, I think, is the total opposite of that. So I think with that, and then just their different views, then they kind of clash. So.
Yeah. So is it almost kind of like a culture shock for your husband, to be around somebody that's more vocal and loud and abrasive, as you would say?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but I mean, I don't see it that way just because I've always grown up that way.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Because that's how my family kind of is too. We're very loud, very just there's 10 different conversations going on at the dinner table and stuff like that. And his family's definitely not like that. So I'm thinking that's probably where it comes from. But I'm just really having a struggle to get past this whole issue he has. Because just when I want to be able to bring stuff up and not have to be worried about, oh man, now I'm going to hear something about him, and
right. And it sounds like you and your family are close to this pastor, and there's a lot of years there of history knowing each other.
Just his whole family, they're my actual family pretty much.
So very close, it sounds like.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I can see why that would feel bothersome, if you are extremely close to your pastor and your family's pastor, and your husband's kind of standoffish about it a little bit. Are you and your husband able to talk about the pastor with understanding, and is there any room for growth or improvement there, do you think?
I don't know, that's what I'm worried about, because pretty much whenever we bring something up about it, I'll just say, let me try to think back to a conversation we had. I think it was something as simple as saying oh, they're having a missions conference this week at my parents' church, or oh, my brother is going to go and help him build a house somewhere or something, and then he just automatically comes out and says how much he hates him and how it's such a bad idea and stuff like that.
Really?
So, yeah.
So not even talking about him in a certain way, it's kind of whenever you mention
just
him,
whenever,
it sounds
yeah.
Whenever this pastor comes up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or because he officiated the wedding, sometimes even conversations about that day or the rehearsal dinner just ends up like that too, which is really frustrating.
Yeah, I bet. That's definitely understandable. So I take it your husband wasn't in favor of having your family's pastor officiate your wedding? Or?
Well, he really wasn't. He knew that it was pretty much going to happen no matter what anyways, just because my family is so close to him, like it's family. Like, it felt like if I didn't have him do it, it would have been like I don't know, like a slap in the face almost.
Kind of like an insult.
Yeah, oh, definitely, yeah. And I tried to compromise and have a different person that he knows officiate half of it.
Mm-hmm.
And he just pretty much said no. So I was like, okay.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
So what's your, do you have like a goal in mind or of how to possibly solve this kind of like gray area with your husband conversation-wise? I mean, do you think he would be open to hearing you out? Have you talked to him about how you feel about the pastor? And
I mean, we've had a few conversations like that actually went to the point of like almost a full-blown argument about it, but like we usually stop before that point. But now that I think about it, I guess that I could try to like approach him about it and just say, hey, I know where you stand with him, I know where I stand, and maybe we can just leave it at that instead of always bringing it up, because it doesn't help either of us.
mm-hmm.
But again, I'm just afraid that when I bring that up, it's just going to bring everything else back up.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like kind of like a sensitive spot for your husband.
Yeah,
almost, like
yeah, I don't know what it is. I really...
Have you asked him?
Yeah, it just seems like whenever we do, it just goes full circle. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so,
Okay.
like I said, he'll say like different things like, oh, he said this once, and oh, he said this once. But honestly, I feel like it's more of like their personalities like are just so dissimilar.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think, anyways.
What do you hope to see like come out of this? Like, do you think your husband will be a little more accepting, or do you think he'll be
Mm-hmm.
kind of closed off if you continue to talk about it, communicate
Mhm.
about it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, I really want there to just be a time where I can just bring up, again, not anything super deep or spiritual, just something like simple, like, oh, they're going to be down for Thanksgiving with us or something like that,
Mhm.
and not have a huge fight over it.
Yeah, that's definitely understandable. Yeah, that's gotta be tough, like, because of course it's like your family, so you love them and you love your husband, and you
Right.
probably want everybody to get along and enjoy each other's company. And
Right.
well, Judy, if your husband is willing to come in, I would be willing to talk to the both of you and see if I could help maybe with the communication piece. I'm not sure. Where I haven't met your husband, I'm not sure, where he's coming from. But
Yeah.
if there's anything I can do, please let me know. And I look forward to seeing you next time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming in, Judy.
Thank you.
Take care.
Yeah.